Hello interns, this is a video that will explain how to format properly in Outline. So we're actually going to start off with Google Docs because that's what you guys will be using to collaborate with your peers. And then we're going to move into the Word document because that's what we're actually going to be transforming all of what you guys create into, because that's the easiest format for us to use in our final product. So to start off, we're going to go over headings. So you can see here on Google Docs, I have the PUSD outline, and we're going to start by making this a title. And then we can make all of these our heading 1, and you can see that makes them a lot bigger. And then these can be our heading 2. And then because we've made them heading 2, we can get rid of this indent, which was there before to show what was headings. So this one, again, will be heading 1, and I'll just go through and finish that. So this is heading 2, and then this one is going to be a heading 3. So now I'll show you why it's important to do this rather than just making the text larger. So if we go up to our table of contents, we can actually insert a table of contents, and I'm going to go to this blue one rather than just the page numbers because this will allow me to hyperlink. So now I can click on anything and it will send me there. So I couldn't do that if I had just made it a larger text size. And so what we need to do now is at the end of each of these large groups that go underneath the heading 1, we need to insert a hyperlink that will take us back up to the top. So to do this, we have to go up to the top to our introduction, or table of contents, and we have to insert a bookmark. And so now we can go back down to the bottom of one of our sections. Let's pick the analysis section, and we can insert a link that will take us back to that bookmark. So now we can click this and it'll take us back up at the top, or we can click this and it'll take us back down to the bottom. And this table of contents link should be put at the end of every single section. And this will allow our document to be very easy to read and go through, and people can always go back to exactly where they want to be. So that's how we do it in Google Docs. And now we're going to move to Word because this is what ours will actually be in. So the first part is very similar. We can go to PUSD outline, and then we can select our title, and it'll be very similar for each of these. These ones will be our first heading. And see, if we were to enter after our table of contents, now that we put something in, we can actually press this little thing and collapse it down, and we'd be able to do that for all of them. And so once again, we're going to need to turn these ones into our heading 2. And so now our analysis will actually collapse this one back in. And so recommendations need to be back to heading 1. Just going to go through and do that for all of these. See, now we can collapse just the building section or expand it again. So once again, we're going to have to insert a table of contents. For Word, we're going to go to References. We're going to go to Table of Contents and Custom Table of Contents. We're going to say OK, and that will put it in. So now we can Control-click on the table of contents, or Control-click on policy, and that brings us down to the policy one. And then underneath each one of these, again, we're going to want to put in a hyperlink that will bring us back to the top to make our document much easier to go around for people to read. And so we're going to insert a link right here. We're going to go over here to bookmark, and then we can just go and we can select table of contents and then press OK. And so now we have right here, we have our link that will take us back up to the table of contents. And again, we have to control click it to go back up. So that's how you make documents on first Google Docs and then Word that are easy to use for readers. Thank you.